Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on in new love between you and your person, okay? You and your soulmate. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go, Capricorn. Overall energy for this week's reading is the Five of Cups. So this is talking about heartbreak, breakup, separation, okay? Things going south between you and your person, okay? And I feel like you may still be trying to recover from that. Underneath this, we have the Eight of Wands. So Spirit is talking about communication heading your way. This could also speak of manifestation, like you trying to manifest this new person into your life. It could also speak of, this new person coming into your life and sweeping you off your feet, and like you having to, like, things taking off really quickly between the two of you and you having to jump in with both feet. Underneath this is the Two of Wands. Spirit is telling you that you always have a decision at the end of the day. Until this person comes back and the new person is there, you're going to have to choose between, choose to show Spirit that you've learned the lesson, choose who you really want to be with. Okay, so it's about you paying attention to how people are treating you. Okay, with the Sun card, this is Leo energy. This is Spirit telling you that this new person is going to come in and they're going to treat you like you hung the moon. This person's going to make you happy. The two of you are going to be very, very happy with each other. And this, of course, is also a soulmate card. You may also end up having a family together. Then we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So Spirit is telling you it is important that you stand in this energy, okay, where you're about your business, you're about your career, you stand on your own 2 feet, you take care of yourself in every area of your life, okay? Because that way, that's what's going to make you the most discerning and make you the most ready to be able to choose the appropriate partner for yourself, okay? And then underneath this, we have the Queen of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. It could also be Cancer or Pisces, but what Spirit is talking about with this card is that you need to stand in this energy, but also open yourself up, because the Queen of Cups has a lot of love, okay? And this is about you not changing who you are because of what you went through with someone else, okay? This is about you moving forward, because I see the Six of Swords underneath those other cards. All right, so we're going to start by clarifying this Five of Cups, all right? Give me 1 second. Okay, so you're getting messages. You're receiving messages through music, okay? Or you could be sending them as well to this new person. So both of you have a telepathic link, just like you had one with the twin. And then we've got this signs card here. Spirit is telling you, sending you communication from your person. They're telling you, the soulmate is telling you, and I said, I love you, okay? So this person, like I told you, this person is in love with you. They already know who you are. They already decided you are the one for them, and they're ready to, make the moves to show you that they're committed and they want to commit to you. All right. So we've got the trapped card showing up here. This is representing the twin. They got to jump up in the damn reading. So this is about them feeling trapped because you've walked away. They don't understand why they can't walk away. Okay. We've got the travel card here. This could represent your new person maybe having to move back and forth, from wherever they are or wherever they work from maybe, and coming towards you. They may travel for work as well with this travel card. So, for a lot of you, this person may be at a distance from you. Okay. They may watch your social media. That may be how they keep tabs on you. Okay. All right. So this first card we're going to take a look at represents who you're going to be, Capricorn, in this new relationship. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying you're going to be there and you're going to be putting in the work, which is a beautiful card to see. So I feel like that's really nice, because this person really did a number on you. And I feel like this is showing me that you're not going to give up. Okay. All right. So let's start by clarifying. Okay, yeah, you're working on balancing yourself out with this balance card. And here's the telepathy card again. So you and this person are communicating with each other. You may dream of each other. It could be a thing of, you may get messages from this person, like when you first wake up. You may hear random songs, because that's why we had that music card show up. So it could be a thing of, where they're trying to communicate with you through songs. Okay. All right. The next card we're going to take a look at represents your person and how they're going to be in this relationship. So 9 of Cups. So this person is going to be your wish fulfillment. They're going to be your wish come true, is what Spirit is telling you. Okay. Let's clarify. This person is going to be everything you ever wanted, Capricorn, in a relationship. Okay. All right. Yeah. See, look, they got the balance card and you have the balance card. So you're both going to come into this connection balanced. Okay. So Spirit is not going to let either one of you into the other person's life until you are balanced. Okay. This person is going to come in wanting to work as a team, collaboration. This is like the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. They're wanting to compromise, to work on things, to do whatever is necessary to keep this connection afloat and keep it going. And, this person is going to step outside of their comfort zone. All right. Unlike the twin, because all the twin did was do what made them comfortable. They didn't care about, your level of comfort. But this person is going to step outside of their comfort zone to make sure that you're okay. Okay. All right. So the next card we're going to take a look at represents what you're looking for in a lover. So we've got the Page of Swords showing up here. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in the chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So I feel like with this Page of Swords, this is you saying that what you're looking for is someone who's only going to see you, because the Page of Swords can talk about watching. Okay. And so this person does watch you. And I feel like you want to be whoever this new person is that's showing up in your life, this soulmate. You want this person, you want to be the center of this person's world. And I already told you were going to be with that Sun card anyway. You sit at the center of this person's world and you want to be, you want them to see you and only you and nobody else. Because I feel like a lot of that came from, you dealing with the twin, and the twin, showing, looking at everybody but you. And now you're like, okay, F that. I want somebody who's just going to see me and is not worrying about anybody else. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. Again, this is, you're getting guidance from Spirit, right? Okay. Feathers, again, may be significant. This card comes up a lot. So you may be seeing feathers, or around the time you're about to meet your soulmate, you may see feathers. Okay. All right, so we've got the Independent card showing up here. So Spirit is telling you it is very important that you maintain your independence, okay? And by that, Spirit is saying what I just said when we looked at the 9 of Pentacles card. This is about you, realizing that you can fully take care of yourself, that the purpose of a relationship in your life is somebody that you want to be with, not somebody that you have to be with because you need them to take care of you, you need them to pay your bills, anything like that. This is about you standing in your power and knowing what you're worth, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing that whether somebody else is there or not, you can always take care of yourself. You've always got your own back. Okay. All right. Next card represents what your person is looking for in a lover. So we got the 7 of Cups showing up here. Okay. Spirit is telling you with this card that this person has a lot of options, a hell of a lot of options. Okay. But I feel like you have a lot of options too. But just because you have a lot of options doesn't mean that they're all quality options. Because look at this card. See how there's different things coming out of these cups? And in the normal Rider Waite 7 of Cups, there's like, all of these cups are covered up. So you don't know what the hell is coming out of some of these cups. So I feel like that's the whole thing Spirit is saying. So this person wants quality over quantity. They don't want all these people in their faces. They want their one person. This rose here in the middle, the cup with the rose, I feel like represents you. They want their one person who's going to come in and love them the way that they want to love. Because let me say this, Capricorn. I feel like it's a situation like this. You and this person don't know how to love anybody halfway. You're somebody where you got to give your all, or you give all or nothing at all. Okay. When they say all or nothing, they're talking about you. You don't know how to, how some people come in and one day they with you and it's 55%, and then the next day it might be 95. Maybe one day they will give you 100%, but you never know what you're going to get. And I feel like you don't understand that, because I'm like that too. I don't understand that either. I'm like, either you come in and you be fully yourself, or give all of yourself, or just leave me the hell alone. That's the way I see it. And I feel like you see it the same way too. So I feel like this person is exactly the same as we're talking about. They want somebody who's going to come in and is going to love them the way they deserve to be loved, the way they give love. You know, you're going to be loving them back. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, see, this person's been through karma just like you have. They've learned their lessons. They've been ghosted, breadcrumbed. You know, Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, been made to feel like shit when they've given their all. And I feel like that's what's happened to both of you. That's why you're both sitting in the Five of Cups energy, because you both been through the same mess. Okay, all right. Okay, next card represents what you really want in a relationship. Okay, so we've got the Empress card here. This is Taurus Libra energy. This is about, again, about you opening yourself up to love. You want somebody who's going to be, again, what we just talked about, is as open to love as you are. So I feel like you and this person are basically wanting the same thing. Okay, because the Empress card talks about being, you know, even though, you know, it's the best qualities of all the queens, and I feel like you want all of those qualities as well. The most important thing you're wanting somebody to, you know, fully be vulnerable, 100% vulnerable, open themselves up completely, and let you in. Okay, love you like you love them. It's the same thing. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, so you want somebody where you inspire each other with this inspiration card. Okay, but then we've got the suppression card coming up here. Okay, you want someone who does not suppress their feelings. If any of you are sitting in any energy where you're suppressing your feelings, because some of you got to be, if this Five of Cups is showing up, there has to be some type of suppression of feelings. Spirit is telling you this is something you got to work on. You have to come out of this, because this is not going to work in a relationship where both of you want to give your all. If you're wanting to give your all, that means you have to heal all of the things that make you want to suppress your feelings, that make you not want to open up and be yourself 100%. Okay. All right. So the next card represents what your person wants in a relationship. Five of Wands. Okay. This person this is not them wanting inner and outer conflict. That's not what they want. They want to defeat the competition, is what they're saying with this card. Okay. This is about them standing head and shoulders above everybody else. So this person is wanting to come in and outdo all the other options you may possibly have. Anybody else that's trying for your hand, they want to, you know, like I said, outshine them in every way. Okay, let's clarify. So we've got spirituality. This person is tapped in. I told you they're an empath just like you are. So it's not going to be some type of narcissistic empath, you know, dynamic between the two of you. The both of you are equals in this connection. Okay. Then we have hardship here. Okay. The hardship card, you know, this is your person saying that they want somebody that understands spirituality, that's tapped in like they are. And then they want someone who knows what it's like to go through hardship and is wanting to work together as a team to overcome it. Okay. All right. All right. So when it comes to the last card we have here, this represents what your relationship is destined to be like. So we have the Temperance card. This is a beautiful card to see. It's Sagittarius energy. It's talking about moderation, balance. There's going to be healing between the two of you. This is talking, again, another soulmate card. So it's two soulmates coming together, balancing themselves out. And like I said, you're going to be healing each other, helping each other to heal the residue of what happened between the two of you, not the majority of it. So if you know, you need to at least be, you know, 80 to 90% healed from what happened to this, you know, what happened with this person, because this new person is not coming in to help you heal everything about what happened with this old person. They are coming in to deal with the ends of it. This is about you being independent, right? And standing in your own energy and knowing no matter what, you can take care of yourself. Because remember, I always tell you, people don't have to leave you, Capricorn. They could die. Anything could happen to them. And I'm not saying that, trying to speak that into existence. I'm trying to tell you what the hell, I'm being real. Okay. You need to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, regardless of what goes down. Okay. Because this person is coming in and wanting to be with you for the rest of their lives. Okay. But I'm just telling you, you got to be prepared to take care of yourself no matter what. You need to be your first priority no matter what. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't expect the 3D to reflect that back to you if you're not doing it. Because if you slipping, the 3D is going to slip too. Okay? All right, let's clarify. All right. Okay, so to clarify the Temperance card, we have the Detached card. So Spirit is telling you with this card, this is about you backing up, focusing on you, doing the healing you need to do for yourself so that you'll be prepared when it's time for this person to come on in. Because remember, again, this is about you putting the focus on yourself. Everybody, we were taught this, okay? I'm not saying, that, you're doing something and it's wrong and you're doing it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we were all taught to focus on the other person, especially women, okay? Us women, we were all taught to give away all we got, all our juice, all our cup of love to everybody and leave nothing for ourselves. But this is a new day. At least Intuitive Tarot, we focus on ourselves first, okay? We get ourselves together first, and then we let somebody in. And then when we let that person in, we still giving to ourselves. We still putting ourselves first. And men, I'm telling you the same thing. At least Intuitive Tarot, the men, they take care of themselves. They put themselves on the pedestal. All the treatment you want from your woman and all the treatment you want from your man, you got to give it to yourself first. If you never give it to yourself, you'll never see it from the 3D, okay? Then when it comes to your person, this person's going to come in. There will be no lies. No lies. This person's going to be transparent, honest, nothing to hide. They're coming in completely open to let you know how they feel. Like I said, they may not step up on the first day and tell you that. They may take a moment to feel you out, to feel the situation out, to see what's going on. Because like I said, a lot of your people, they're in love with you. It was like love at first sight for them. They're a little bit intimidated by you and the situation. But I feel like as soon as they can, this person's gonna, because you in love. You know that. You remember that with the twin. When you were in love with this person, you were champing at the bit to tell this person how you felt before they started acting fucking crazy. You know that. So it's the same thing with this person. This person really wants to let you know how they feel, but they're just trying to make sure, because nobody wants to get hurt. This person just got dragged just like you did. They just went through something tumultuous and traumatic just like you did. And they're not wanting to repeat things. That's why I feel like they watch you like they do. They're trying to make sure that you're not like all the other people, even though they have feelings for you. And I know that their intuition is telling them that you're a good person. Okay. I know that. All right. My dad is a Capricorn. So I know y'all are good. Okay. So I'm saying all of this to say that Spirit is now linking you up with the type of person you've always wanted, but take your time, Capricorn. There's no rush. Okay. That's why this person is going to come in. They're going to come in slowly. They're not going to come in confessing their feelings in the beginning. And you don't have to do that either. But Spirit is telling you that once the feelings start to come out, if you feel like you want to tell them, you tell them how you feel. If you feel like you want to call them, call them. If you feel like you want to text them, text them. If you want to fully participate in the relationship in a certain way, you do that. If that's what you feel like you want to do. Because let me tell you this, a lot of us are gun shy because we've been shot. We've been shot, right? We've been kicked in the chest. We've been kicked in the teeth. We've been getting mistreated by people for so long, to our first inclination is to hold ourselves back, right? The Strength card, hold ourselves back with that, or like Four of Pentacles, right? But in this relationship, both of you have to come to the table like this if you're wanting this to work out. One person can't be transparent and the other one be holding themselves back. And so that's why it's so important for you to heal yourself so that you don't have that, because that's what that is. When you feel jaded and you feel bitter and you feel crazy and you feel like, that Queen of Swords energy where you just want to stab anybody that comes near you, it is because you are not healed. Okay. And the more you heal yourself, the more you open up and you're prepared to open up to somebody coming towards you with love. Okay. And I feel like deep down inside, that's exactly what you want. Nobody wants to sit in this type of fucking energy forever. Nobody wants to keep going through this every time you go through a relationship. But Spirit is telling you, you can put the gun down. You can put the sword down because you have the person that you've always wished for that's about to show up. But you got to come the same way. Look, the same way you want this person to come, Capricorn, you got to come that same way. And if you know deep down in your heart of hearts that you're not ready to come like this, then you're gonna have to fix it. You're gonna have to fix it, because just like that twin owed it to you to come towards you the way you came towards them, this new person, you owe it to them to come towards them the way they're coming towards you. Okay? All right? I'll put the mic down. Okay. So now we're going to get some messages from Spirit, okay? See what they want to tell you. They just dropped a lot of stuff here. Okay, so we got clarity. It says your soul is guiding you to the answers you seek. So you are being divinely guided through this spiritual, this spiritual awakening, and this coming together with this new person. I just showed you that guidance card that had the feather on it. Spirit is always with you, even when it feels like you're alone. Somebody's always with you, even though you may feel alone in the 3D. In the 5D, you got a whole bunch of a huge ass spiritual team who has your back. Okay. Then we've got deep thinking. Take time to reflect and consider all options and consequences. Okay. Then we have shadow work. Someone needs to face their fears and their shadow side. I feel like this card primarily is talking about the twin, but you may have some things you got to heal, and your person may have things as well. Because like I said, if those things were healed, you wouldn't have been able to be triggered by these people. So that's why it's so important too. So that if you get somebody coming back in wanting to play games with you, because I'm telling you, do this for yourself, just for yourself. Heal yourself up, Capricorn, because this motherfucker is coming back. I don't care, male or female. They coming back when you get with this new person. And think about how liberating, how freeing it will be for them to come in and try them old fucking tricks on you, and you be like, no, bitch, I healed myself, so I don't have to worry about that no more. You see what I'm saying? To just be able to laugh about it and go home to your man or your woman, your new man or woman, if they're not there with you, and say, this motherfucker tried to do this, or they tried to do that, haha, and y'all laugh and have a good time and move on, while this person is all bitter and all jaded, and walking around in the Queen of Swords energy. Okay. Then we've got detachment. Energetically detaching or cord cutting can free your soul from bondage. This is coming up because, as I've told y'all before, this person is still trying to munch on your energy. They still trying to latch on to you when you sleep in and things like that, when they feel like your guard is down. So every morning when I wake up, I call on Archangel Michael, and I ask him to cut all cords, seen and unseen, known and unknown, from everybody. I tell him to cut everybody's cords, because the only person need to be munching off my energy is me. Okay. And so, you need to make sure that you're doing that, because this person is trying to latch on to you, trying to stay in your energy any kind of way. Okay. Any kind of way they can. Then we've got intuition. The universe is providing intuitive guidance to direct you on your divine path. Again, this is Spirit telling you your intuition. I feel like that's Spirit speaking to you, and your intuition speaking to you. And then, like I said, so you're being helped in all kind of ways possible. Listen to your intuition. It's there for a reason. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages. So we're going to get this from the new person. We're not dealing with oldness over there. Old crazy. We're not dealing with them. Okay, so we've got need you. You are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate, and a queen in my life. Your light shines bright and guides me in my darkness. You feel like home to me, and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me your healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. So like this new person is healing. And so, like I said, I feel like the two of you are mirroring each other. That's why it's important for you to heal too. If you want this person to heal themselves and to come towards you, you need to heal too. Because when you healing, they healing. When you ain't healing, they ain't healing either. So if you want things to be at a stalemate, at an impasse, and nothing to be happening, then you gotta get to healing. Okay? It's a catch-22. Like I keep telling y'all, nothing in this life comes for free. You have to do what Spirit tells you. If you do what Spirit asks you to do, they will reward you. But if you don't, then don't be coming at me in the comments asking me where your person is when you haven't done what you're supposed to do. When you haven't done what you're supposed to do. See, I did my healing. They messed with me and rode me. Spirit rode me until I did it. And so I did it now. they pat me on the back and stuff and telling me they proud of me or whatever, and I'm proud of myself that I did it. But now you got to do it. I'm telling, like I said, the things I tell you, Capricorn, I do everything I'm telling you to do. All right. I would never sit here and tell you to do something that I wouldn't do. Okay. All right. Next card is Hold Me. It says, I need to feel your arms around me. Things are not right in my world, and I'm longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. So like I said, this person, you know, they already looking at you as their one and only. You're the only person they want to be with. I told you they got all these fucking options, all these people coming at this person because this person is high quality. And I'm not saying you're not, you are too. But I'm telling you this so that you understand this is not bargain basement like you had over here with the twin. Because I don't care what nobody say. That's if the person is not healing, they not doing what they trying to do, what they supposed to do and stuff like that. That is not a high quality person. That's somebody that needs to get it together. Okay. And it doesn't matter. They can think they top shelf all day long. We all know the damn truth because top shelf people don't treat other people the way this person treated you. Okay. All right. So this person is, you know, they want your love. That's what I hear. That's what I hear in my head. I want your love. I need your love. That's what I hear. That's all the singing you're going to get from me today. Okay. So next card. Let's get some more messages. Okay. Okay. This person is saying you're a masterpiece and you're the best things. You're the best thing in their life. Okay. Like I said, this person looks at you whatever way you've ever dreamed of somebody looking at you. That's the way this person looks at you. Like I said, this is a complete and total reward from spirit for the ways, the things that you have done to show them that you've learned these lessons. Okay. So we've got you're everything I want and need. Then we have, I just want to hear your voice. Okay. Then we have, I can't keep going on without you. Right. So it's as difficult as it is for you to be apart from this new person. Those of you who have already caught feelings for this person, it's the same thing for them. Because remember, they all the way in love with you already. Okay. And for some of you, this person's been in love with you for a while, Capricorn. This is not something where they just fell in love with you 5 minutes ago. Some of you, they've been watching you for months, weeks, months. They've been watching you and you had no idea. Okay. All right. So let's get this these last messages here and then we'll get an oracle card before I let you go. Okay. Okay, 3 more cards. So we've got you make me feel like a kid again. So this person's like, they're giddy. You know, the energy feels very giddy. Like, you know how something like you in a real good mood and everything is funny, everything is beautiful, you just having a wonderful day. That's how this person feels. That's how their energy feels. Like, just, they're like, I don't know, so happy. They haven't ever been this happy. If they have, it's been a long time since they felt like this, okay? And it's because of you. Then we've got, you are so damn beautiful that or handsome, make it fit, guys, that I freeze in your presence and fear making a fool of myself. So like I told you, you intimidate this person because they put you on a pedestal because they, like I said, they're in love with you. They know that you're the one. It's like, it's the same situation where the twin found the person they were wanting to be with, and this new person, your soulmate, found the person that they were wanting to be with, but it's different ways of operating. The twin saw it and ran, and this person saw you and is trying to come towards you. Okay, that's the difference. Then we've got, you are my lucky charm. Since I met you, I've manifested all sorts of things. So this person, you know, you are their complete and total and utter blessing. Okay. All right. Let's get these Black Hollywood Romance Oracle cards. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. This one. All right. Okay. So we've got spiritual awakening. Your partner is sensing that there is something profoundly important about this connection. Okay. You're both going through a spiritual awakening. You're both, you know, letting go of the things that no longer serve you and preparing yourself, inspiring I feel like the feelings and the love and because I feel like you're both fantasizing about each other. The good, you know, how can I put this? The regular fantasizing and then the sexual fantasizing. Let me say it like that. And I also feel like you are communicating on the 5D, and I feel like your higher selves are communicating with each other too. Okay. Then we've got the soulmate card. The person you are inquiring about is your soulmate. That sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is confirmation. So you can feel the energy. You can feel if you just take a moment and imagine your twin or your ex person or whatever, and think about how their energy feels, how dark and crunchy and whatever it feels, and then you think about your soulmate, how free, how you can tell the person is from the light. You can tell this is somebody very loving, somebody very caring. They have a soft, gentle energy, even though this person is a boss. Okay, this is somebody who has your, is going to have your back. And like I said, they're not going to let anybody fuck with you. This person will get in anybody's ass that fuck with you, Capricorn. Okay. So this is a protector. I don't care if it's a man or if it's a woman. Because as I've told y'all before, I seen women act like them little damn toy dolls. Like if you get anywhere near that man, they're like, okay, you come near, you finna get hurt. So that type of energy, that's the type of person this is. This person don't want you with nobody but them. They're going to do whatever they can to lock you down because that is how important you are to them. Okay. And then the last card we have is harvest. You planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So that's spirit telling you, you did what, you're doing what they're asking you to do. Those of you who are not, this is incentive for you to do it. That's why you have this amazing, beautiful person, this beautiful soul coming towards you. Like I said, their energy feels so good. Okay. So you're being rewarded for you going with what spirit is telling you, because spirit is not going to tell you the wrong thing. Like I told you, when I went through the thing with the twin, and I asked the minute, like right the same day that I started talking to the twin, I asked spirit about about the twin, and they told me the truth. They didn't tell me every single thing, but they told me enough to know that I knew this person was going to start acting a fool. But you try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You be feeling a certain way, so on and so forth. But they ended up, because it's free will at the end of the day. Because like I said, just like with a tarot card reading, we could tell you stuff all day long. We can tell you what the most probable likely outcome is, but people have free will at the end of the day. But with this person here, I'm willing to put money on it. I'm willing to put money on this person because this person is in love with you. And like I told you, they not seeing nobody else. I feel like I see somebody who has people all around them, trying to get their attention, and they just like, Capricorn. If you ain't Capricorn, get out of my face. It's that type of energy is what this person is giving. Okay, they're not trying to mess around. This is somebody with whom you could go away somewhere for months and not have to worry about what they're doing, because they're gonna be on the phone with you. The minute you look at the phone, before you go to pick it up to call them, they're gonna be calling you, asking you what you're doing, what you're doing, how you feeling, this and that. When can they come out and see you, or when you gonna come home? That type of person. It's none of this stuff that was going on with this twin. Like I said, the things that you've been through, Capricorn, have gotten you to a place to where you expect the worst in people. And so it's time for you to fix that. Okay, because everybody's not like that. Even though that it's what you experience, it's what I experienced too. This new person is going to restore your faith in people, your hope in people, and your love in people. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn.